Tag, everybody. Panzer King here in the Lion's Den, bringing you Operation Winter Solace, the German turn 6.1. Time has come for Germany to see the light and see what it has to do. I came straight from Berlin an hour ago, and the Führer Directive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 have all been implemented. That being said, operations of Case White and Case Yellow are in effect. We have decided to implement all of this and make arrangements for such things. However, that being said, before we move on to such a wonderful point, we are going to do our tech rolls and look at what Germany's buy is. Germany thought and pondered self-propelled artillery, men, infantry, and realized perhaps, and I could be wrong, the best bang for her buck is she has $24. She wants to spend it all on medium armor. She will get 4 units of medium armor, which attack at 6, and also blitz. So I think that's ultimately what Germany wants to do. I did have a different buy set up, but I realized I could spend every dollar on what I want, so that's exactly what I'm going to do this turn. Now, going back to the tech rules, we have 1 advanced artillery, 3 heavy armor, 4 jet aircraft, 5 heavy bombers, 10 radar, 13 improved construction. So here are all the numbers we have to strike, and I have everything set up on the board over here. So let's just do that in effect right now. We see all the colors of each die representing, and we need to know what number we hit, or more or greater. So, let's see. We have 1 advanced artillery. We have also 1 heavy armor. Jet aircraft is gray. We don't get that. We don't get heavy bombers. However, we do get long-range aircraft, and we do get improved construction. So 4 to 6 is not bad. So that'll be 1, 3, 6, and 13 that we're going to move up, and that's exactly what we're going to do. 1, 3, 6. Sorry, 5. That was heavy bombers. And 13. So improved construction moves up. So that is right now in January 1939, Germany's tech. So not bad at all. Hopefully we can move on beyond that, starting in July 1939. But right now that's a good start for sure. Anyways, back to the board here. So, what is Germany going to do? Let's look at the Kriegsmarine and its wonderful submarines all throughout the Atlantic. So, Germany has postulated with high command and decided to keep everything neutral right now, because every U-boat, every transport, every ship has multiple targets if those avenues get cut off. So we'll see what happens, what the British player does later on in this turn, or the French player for that matter. I am very curious because I have alternate plans that are equally effective depending on what he does. But with the new Führer directives being put out, we have to now relocate some of our troops. So what we have decided to do is, if you look here closely, and I'm going to zoom in for you and keep the camera as steady as possible, we have the 7th in Western Germany, and we're going to pan over here, and we're going to see the 7th. So the 7th is comprised of 3 medium armor, and to the south, we have the 4th, which is in southern Germany. Now, we are going to move 3 medium armor into southern Germany. We are also going to move, all our Air Force down there as well. Actually, no, we're not. Actually, we're going to keep our Air Force there for possibly other attacks on other fronts. That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep that there. We're going to keep this here for a possible Belgium invasion. We're going to move and keep these troops here for our look on the dreaded, well, it's actually not that bad, but it's still a very dangerous Maginot Line. Now, however, we do have, and forgive my reach here, we'll just see what I can do, a light tank in Bohemia. And on the eastern front, where the 12th is, down here, we also have another light tank. Those are going to move 2 spaces and go and link up with the 4th in southern Germany. And that's exactly what they're going to do to bolster forces down there. And we're going to rail something. We're going to rail artillery from western Germany all the way over to eastern Germany. Well, technically, they don't even need to rail. They can actually just move 1 space, and they're there. So they're going to link up with the 12th down here with their air support as well. So that is what we have right there. We have our infantry and whatnot. Now, we are going to move and transfer this 1 single infantry and rail him, or actually we don't have to rail him, from the 12th and transfer him to the 7th. Now, I'm sure my comrades here will be like, what the hell is he doing? It's all planned out, my friends. It's all planned out. So now I'm just going to go do a quick overview for everybody here that is playing this game, which is Jinx and Hilltop. There's 2 infantry in eastern Prussia. In eastern Germany, we have 2 infantry, an artillery, cavalry, and a fighter. In Bohemia, we have 1 infantry, and in Slovakia, we have a mountain and 1 single infantry. In southern Germany, where the 4th is, we have the bulk of our forces right now, which is 2 Fallschirmjägers, a plane, 1 infantry, 2 light tanks, 3 medium armor, and 4 mechanized. Now that should cover everything because we have nothing in Berlin. I did believe I mentioned the 7th. Now, as far as the placement of units, we're going to take all 4 of these, and since we have a major factory, we're going to go into the 4th zone, or sorry, the link up with the 4th, which is in southern Germany. So these guys are all going to be here. So very potent force for the Germans. They still have a very strong force with the 7th. And we have a decent force here with the 12th, along with our Eastern Prussian forces, Bohemian forces, and Slovakian forces. So right now our Navy is still protecting home waters. Nothing's going to happen with that. The transport down there in Sea Zone 81 has multiple endeavors, and he's quite happy to stay exactly where he is. And of course, we have our U-boats that have not changed. They are in a prime position in the Atlantic, and nothing is going to alter that. Now, this is Germany's turn. At the end of this turn, Germany has no other aspirations, and Germany pleads with the French to look at possible options for Germany to take over Western Poland, Donetsk, and Warsaw, completing the Danzig corridor and linking up our Eastern Prussian brothers so that Germany can once again be a thriving, prosperous country. Germany doesn't want to go to war, but if we want to take back what's ours, if the French and the British say otherwise, who really are the aggressors? I mean, these lovely people over here, they can do whatever they want, and we admire our Russian comrades, for doing so well in China, but nobody seems to be stopping them. So why should the Central Powers of Europe be limited on building a colonial empire? Anyways, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm just an ambassador preaching the good word to the British and the French, but this is going to be Panzer King's final note on 6.1. I'm going to pass this on over to my good friend Hilltop, and he's going to do 6.2, the common turn. And Out of all the turns, I'm most excited to see what he does, because he truly does control the balance of power. And with his mighty empire, spanning from continent to continent, and someday maybe reaching all the way down south and throughout the world, if my allied friends are not careful. This is Panther King Lion's Den signing out. You guys all stay classy, and we will see you next turn.
What was that?
Hold on. Thought I heard something.
What?
I don't know. I just thought.
Supplies!
Supplies indeed. I forgot to do our wonderful Spanish nationalist recruitment role, which is very vital right now. We still have 3 territories, and we're going to see if we can get 3 or less. The poor Spanish haven't had much luck with this, but I feel we might get lucky. Not quite. Perhaps a few turns ago that would have been victorious, but not this turn. So the Spanish nationalists will end their turn with 3 Italian infantry that would love to probably return back to the Italian mainland, as well as 1 light armor sent from Germany. So this is what you have to see and look forward to for the Spanish Civil War, and the Republicans definitely hold a tide of power. Once again, guys, I will turn it back to you to 6.2, Hilltop's turn, the USSR.